the algorithm hacks our brains. It's like, that's not a tough lock, dude.
Hard work, work.
All right. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to the Warm Up Podcast. I'm your goofy host, Lou Michael, and we are driving to the gymnasium this morning to do what? Chest day. Because what? It's the best day. What day is it? It's Tuesday. It's Wednesday morning for you guys. And so, you know, if your Tuesday's chest day, you're actually doing it with me. But if your chest day is Wednesday, whoa, who are you? Middle of the week chest day person? I respect that. Somebody who does legs and then back or something and then chest day, get out of here. Yeah, it's more of a push day, if I'm being honest, not just chest. We get some of the delts, some of the triceps. Ooh, what? Fitness podcast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I did take last week off for the 4th of July, you know, celebrating America's birthday, and America's got a real checkered past, and I feel like the holiday's divisive right now, which kind of sucks because, you know, I do love our country still, and I think the way you deal with problems is to engage them and talk about them and, well, I don't know. I'm not really super political, and I'm too dumb this morning to really get into it. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Whoop. That's crazy. It's never happened on the podcast. It's the most distracting thing that can happen. All right, it's from our buddy Jen, but we're going to have to call her back. So I'm going to go ahead and send that one to voicemail. Huh? Look at that. You know what? I had a feeling somebody was going to call this morning. That's just nice, you know? It's nice when somebody calls. I should have picked it up. That would have been a lot. We'll do it another time. Anyways, so yeah, just America's checkered past. I still celebrate the 4th of July, and I think all the bad things our country has done, which is a lot. We have a horrific past. But I also believe we're one of the few countries that has fought our past. I don't know. We definitely could do more, but I'll leave it at that. That's enough of the political stuff from old Lou today, huh? Maybe we'll get into it in the historics. Lou, do you want to talk about the horrific genocides and slavery your country's been doing, or did? Been doing? I don't know. No, not today. Not really. Just took the week off to do that. Anyways, what I do want to talk about, sincerely, is I know this podcast ebbs and flows between the ramblings of a semi-pro stand-up comic and a has-been personal trainer giving out tidbits of legitimate fitness advice. But something sad kind of happened earlier this month. And I want to say this, you know, I don't follow a lot of fitness influencers, and I didn't actually follow this guy, but I was very aware of him because I liked him. And mainly, I don't follow a lot of fitness influencers because the almighty algorithms, like if you follow one, then your explore page is just inundated with all that, and I'd rather see Warhammer models getting painted than stone chiseled butts. Dude butts and lady, but there's all kinds of butts. If you follow a fitness influencer, you're gonna see a lot of gym butts on that explore page, a lot of them. And you know, there was a time in my life where I didn't mind opening social medias and being like, oh, look at this softcore gym pornography. But now, like I said, I'd rather see how my fellow nerds are painting their Imperial Guardsmen up in their cool styles, and then I try to emulate it. I go, ooh, I'm not good at miniature painting, but I try, you know, so that's where I'm at. But anyways, what a digression. I had too much coffee, and the the racing thoughts while also being tired is happening. That's a son of a bitch, isn't it? When you drink enough caffeine that your heart's like, hey, we're pounding, and your brain's like, I'm getting none of that oxygen. Maybe you should breathe more. Give me some of that oxygen. You're beating so fast. I think that's how you get fits of delirium, but I'm not a medical professional by any stretch. Anyways, so all right, slip back into the sincerity. There was a fitness influencer who I really dug. His name was Joe Linder. But people know him as Joesthetic, I believe. And he was, I don't know why, it just kind of hit me. He passed away. He was 30, which, first of all, that's younger than me. So kind of, that's like one of the first times in my life where it's like, whoa, like, he passed from a alleged aneurysm. I don't really want to speak to it, but he's gone, and it's sad. And everybody in the fitness world is speculating. He was open about using steroids and PEDs and stuff like that, and it could have been, it could have led to it happening. But honestly, those aneurysms, those are scary. A brain aneurysm or anywhere in the body, that's one of those just kind of quiet ticking time bombs. And if it happens, it happens. But what I really liked about Joe and why he was somebody, he was a jolly German, which, you don't get a lot of jolly Germans this side of the 1930s and 40s. It's a very stern, we didn't do anything people. So when you meet a jolly German, I'm like, oh, there's somebody who accepted the past and came to terms with it, and then was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a happy fella, and I'm going to do a terrible impression, and it's not how he sounds at all, but a jolly German is very much the, like, hello, like one of those guys. Like, just imagine a barrel, and then a guy pops out of the barrel with a leader hose on, go, hello! And he's like, oh, what? That's a jolly German right there. That was him. He was one of the few fitness influencers that, as far as I knew, never got into drama. And though he looked absolutely sick, he was cut from wood and stone. His whole message was like, hey, just get moving, just do something, do something. Take care of your meat suit, all right? You don't have to be cut from wood. Just get a little physical. And I respect the fuck out of that, like somebody who looks like he looked like a superhero. He had that weird genetic disorder where your muscles ripple like they're cramped all the time. And I remember when I was younger, but still older than him, weird to say, but I saw those videos. I was like, holy shit, this guy's got like fucking superpowers. Turns out it was just cramping, I guess. But anyways, he was kind of a jolly fella. And I think in the world right now, and maybe it's just hit me in my feels, but I'm like, man, the world needs jolly people right now. I feel like we're just always berated with negativity and divisiveness sells, which sucks shit. And I don't think it always needs to. I think like preying on the human brain, like people are like, the algorithm hacks our brains. It's like, that's not a tough lock, dude. The human brain, emotionally, as hyper complex as it is to each individual and all that, it's like, come on now. Like, oh, how do you want to get attention from a big group of people? Piss them off. Like, oh, all right. Can we write code to do that? Yeah, all right. Oh my God. It's like, come on now. So in a world where that's kind of the leading edge of grabbing people's attention, maybe I'm on one. He was not that, And I think when you see a genuinely authentic person like that, he's smiling and just, this is how you train your delts. Like, just one of those guys. I'm like, man, I don't even work out like that anymore. But I'm like, it was just a fun thing to see and watch, and I don't know. It's weird. That's one of the, I don't know, having a David Foster Wallace moment where I'm like, I never met that person and I never will, but somehow connected with them. And I'm just sad that they're gone. So if you're working out today, genuine fitness podcast today. No jokes today, damn it. There was maybe a few. We'll get to them. Get a little pump for Joe, and hopefully He's lifting with Jesus somewhere up in heaven. And I'll tell you this much, probably one of the only Germans in heaven. Whoops. Nah, I'm just kidding. Germany, there's probably a handful of Germans in heaven. That's a book I'd like to write. Handful of Germans in heaven. That's, all right. A lot of them are in, all right. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh, I don't want to make that joke. Oh, I want to make that joke. I'm going to make that joke, though. There's a German in the 30s and 40s dies, and he's in hell, and he's like, what are you doing down here? And they're like, I didn't believe in Jesus. Okay, made a joke. Fill in the gaps. Bad joke. Good joke? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get to the gym. Didn't have a pre-canned energy drink for my pre-workout today. Think I overdid it on the coffee because I don't know if you guys ever do this. I made too much coffee, but it was like the last of my tin, and I was like, I will not waste a drop of this last pot. And then I normally have 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee in a pre-workout. I was like, well, I don't have pre-workout today, so I'll just really go to town on this coffee. I had 3 cups of coffee this morning, and I'm buzzing, dude. Especially on account of I'm cutting weight again, I'm dieting, so it's like you wake up and your tummy is empty, and then you just pour that coffee on top of it, and you're like, it can't possibly mess with my morning anxiety. Oh, but can't it though? Can't it? Because it did. So okay, what's going on? Some genuine plugs. Whoa, new segment of the pod, genuine plugs. This weekend, pretty excited. I'm featuring at the Detroit House of Comedy in downtown Detroit at the historic Hockeytown Cafe. They have an amphitheater, which is now the Detroit House of Comedy, and Sam Talent is going to be there headlining, and I'm very humbled and honored to be able to feature on that show with him, and so that'll be fun. July 14th and 15th. I don't know if you see this and you're in town, get some tickets. If not, I don't know. It should be a good time. So yeah, genuine comedy plug, huh? Look at that. I'm bad at plugging. Most people plug months early. I'm like, oh my God, this weekend. If you watch this in the next 4 days, maybe you can go. Like, what a silly goose, Lou. Yeah, and then we're gonna head in, maybe do a little chest day workout for old Joesthetics, and yeah. But don't worry, I did not forget about the warm-up song this week. Went home with my folks and watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They hadn't seen it, and I was like, ooh, they're going to get all the references. And just a good movie, but it did scare the shit out of them because they lived through the actual the Manson murders. So they were kind of horrified the whole time because they thought it was going to end but yeah, anyways, good movie. But it did jog a song that we're all like, ooh, that song really slaps. And it's maybe a deeper cut for us youths. I was going to say, I'm like, I'm not that young. But, if you're younger listening to this, a little band called Deep Purple, mostly known for Smoke on the Water. But here's a good warm-up tune for you. It's Hush by Deep Purple. And it's a fun, just kind of riffy, rhythmy rock and roll song. It starts with wolf noises. You're going to love it. It's great. It's a great song. If you don't like wolf noises in your music, I don't know, fam. You got to figure some shit out. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching the warm-up podcast or listening to it. Here's a plug. I don't know. If you're this far, like or subscribe, but I hate that. I hate saying that. But if you do it, I don't know. More cool stuff to come. Look at that. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you're warmed up for the gym. Not super hype, but we're getting there. And if you're not going to the gym, I hope you're warmed up for life and whatever you're doing today. All right. Love you guys. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Where the hell are the buttons? Too much caffeine, but the brain's not working. Damn it. Hate when that happens. All right. There's the button. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.